Zhao Lusi showed up on the set after the adoration strife, and was applauded as a couple with Wang and Yu. The bear man isn't him. In view of a selfie posted by Zhao Lusi, she fell into too significant diversion strife, and let us understand to implode a house in a moment. Initially, it was to present lovely photographs on Collaborate with Everybody, and the general remark region would be brimming with adulation and acclaim, yet Zhao Lusi's remark region was the specific inverse. They scrutinized her picture upset, and a wide range of criticism proceeded. At the point when everybody was talking, Zhao Lusi himself abruptly erased the news, which caused official discussion. Then a relationship broke out. Regardless of how quick she erases the photos, she can stop the speed at which netizens save them. Everybody gets them. The stripped man extended on the television behind Zhao Lusi is speculated to be in genuine romance. There are as yet different hypotheses about the bear man, from body shape to pose, and analyzed individuals who Zhao Lusi has been supposed to have been scandalized previously, and observed that they are not comparative. It likewise excited the interest of individuals who eat melons, hypothesized about it over and over, and furthermore made Zhao Lusi fall into the general assessment, and her past dark history was gotten. She lived respectively as a minor, her confidential life was turbulent, and she fell head over heels when she joined the shooting of another show, which is unenterable gaze directly toward. Right when everybody was discussing it, the notable paparazzi Zhang Ziyan took pictures of Zhao Lusi's most recent circumstance. She showed up on the set to film the new show The Secret God. After the video was uncovered, it turned into the focal point of everybody's conversation. They are interested about Zhao Lusi's state, whether she has been impacted by the affection disturbance, and need to get something out of her state. Based on the circumstance at the scene, Zhao Lusi showed up in a light pink gold ensemble, charming and adorable yet shocking. I need to concede that Zhao Lusi has a sweet appearance, which is entirely reasonable for shooting old outfits, and in a split second abbreviates the distance with the crowd. I saw her strolling among the staff, exceptionally fun-loving and charming, visiting with the maker occasionally, cheerfully, which is truly agreeable. I surmise this is likewise the way to Zhao Lusi's prominence. Also, everybody puts all the emphasis on Zhao Lusi and Wang and Yu. As the male and female heroes of the play, whether they help out one another implicitly and show acceptable outcomes decides the fame of this play. Contrasted in Zhao Lusi's pink outfit, Wang and Yu is wearing white, very much like the legend who emerged from the comics. He matches Zhao Lusi's level well overall, and he is brimming with CP. Particularly the quality and sort of the two, I think they are attractive and wonderful, and they are lauded as a couple. Be that as it may, in light of Wang and Yu's appearance and height debasement, the stripped man in the relationship with Zhao Lusi is totally different, and it isn't him. Wang and Yu is short and slim, with an extremely thin figure. Furthermore, the man reflected by Zhao Lusi's television looks more seasoned than his friends. He is a piece fat, with thick thighs and an oily inclination. He isn't Wang and Yu. In other words, there is another person in Zhao Lusi, and we have not yet had the option to figure out who the reflected figure is. In any case, for Zhao Lusi, this unrest significantly affects her character and crowd prominence. Particularly after the dark history was uncovered, there was an inclination that the house was going to implode, and the unadulterated character bit by bit fell, which was without a doubt deadly to the individual and profession. Hence, regardless of whether Zhao Lusi is truly infatuated, she ought to answer emphatically, give the general population and fans a clarification, and let us in on what actually. It is greatly improved to be utilized by tattle paparazzi to boundlessly amplify general assessment than to haphazardly figure. You need to figure out how to be convenient stop misfortune, wouldn't you say? Zhao Lusi's God stowed away is brimming with rainbow tones. The Legends Fight cosmetics is very attractive, and a similar casing photograph is enchanting. If you have any desire to discuss the new outfit works that have habitually showed up in the circle with the assistance of Reuters photographs, it should be the Plume of the Cloud featuring Yu Shukes and In the Secret God featuring Zhao Lusi, which are noteworthy. For the previous, Chief Guo Jingming really looks at the status and administration of the entertainers, and each new Reuters generally makes individuals' eyes sparkle. The last option has likewise invested some parcel of energy into the courageous woman's styling. Albeit the styling and clothing surface are not quite so refined as a Plume in the Cloud, the tones are splendid and energizing. Also, according to the ongoing Reuters photographs of Cheng Yi, both the courageous woman Zhao Lusi and the legend Wang and Yu are looking great. Significantly under the crude picture focal point, the ensembles of the two are still exceptionally unmistakable. Zhao Lusi, who is wearing an aura-shaded cloth dress, has a brilliant grin. From the outset, she looks ready for business and seems to be a charming glutinous rice dumpling. In spite of the fact that Wang and Yu's yellow cloth dress isn't dazzling, however the entire individual is tall and straight, extremely attractive the personality of the master. Contrasted in the past escalated stills, the state is greatly improved. Albeit the male hero Yuan Qi played by Wang Anayu in The Secret God is the child of the genuine god, however in his own storyline, his destiny is harsh and he has endured a ton. Full stop. In the as of late spilled Reuters pictures of war harm, Wang Anayu is wearing a white old outfit canvassed in scars, similar to a furious yet destitute unfortunate doggy. Nonetheless, the hybrid has the disposition of an unassuming child. Kojin played by Wang Anayu and Yin played by Zhao Lusi are likewise extremely attractive when they are in a similar casing. Individuals have previously started to anticipate the CP sensation of the two in the component film. Shen is adjusted from Xingling's unique book. The hero of the story is the courageous woman Yin played by Zhao Lusi. From the first work, it is a legitimate courageous woman pixie show. Nonetheless, after the shooting of The People of Yore, the sister section of Shen, it was changed to a fantasy show with a more gathering-like tone, which makes individuals exceptionally inquisitive about the last show impact of this work. Nonetheless, based on the Reuters photographs of the person spilled on the web, Zhao Lusi's job as the courageous woman isn't excessively little, as should be visible from the vivid shapes that nearly accumulate all the rainbow tones. Wearing a red dress, Zhao Lusi has her own pomposity, very much like the ruler Fenggain who has gotten back from change. The brilliant hair extras and the surface of a similar variety on the garments show her respect. The red dress with two-fold bullhorn buns is not so much oppressive but rather more delicate and adorable. The dazzling red blood stains on the face and sorrowful eyes in a split second stimulated everybody's craving to secure. It must be said that the job of Xiao Beihua is essentially Zhao Lusi's own usual range of familiarity. Xing Yi's water build-up monster, Yin, feels more curious, yet this shape helps individuals to remember Liu Fei's job as Zhao Linger in Legend of Sword and Pixie. I couldn't say whether the beautician is concealing a recognition for the exemplary mold thought. Regardless of whether it is a similar style of two-fold bun shape, there is a major contrast in demeanor when coordinated with various styles of dress. With a round face, Zhao Lusi has a silly look. Regardless of whether she makes a few major demeanors, she feels extremely charming. Under her translation, the comparative blue garments have the finesse of the neighbor's little green plum, and furthermore eject individuals great many miles away it's cool outside. After Zhao Lusi's white dress style emerged, she even escaped the circle a bit. Since the notable paparazzi flaunted that Zhao Lusi, who was wearing white, had the demeanor of Liu Fei's little winged serpent young lady period, however the likeness of the jobs is generally a question of various conclusions. In any case, in light of this look, Zhao Lusi's profile is for sure prevalent and very pixie-like. Concerning what it is, we should hold out until the show is communicated to find out. Be that as it may, contrasted in the white garments, this arrangement of pink garments is even more conspicuous by Zhao Lusi herself. The fragile pink garments and her marginally chivalrous nose are profoundly unmistakable, and from the start she has the personality of a familiar Axiom champion. Zhao Lusi's god stowed away is loaded with rainbow tones. The Legends Fight cosmetics is very attractive, and a similar edge photograph is beguiling. Is it true or not that you are anticipating this work? Welcome to Pass on a Message to Examine in the Remark region. 02. Cheng Yi is just excessively amusing. He is in 2G organization. It is essentially closed down, no organization. On the hot inquiry passage, K. Wenjing said that Cheng Yi's cell phone frequently owes cash. I truly chuckled like there is no tomorrow. Incidentally, Cheng Yi's web isn't slow, yet there is no web by any means. Netizens have communicated that they likewise realize that cell phone areas of interest are difficult. It's charming as damnation. From partaking in Liu Li, an ever-increasing number of individuals are familiar him, and the more individuals focus on him, the more they will find that Cheng Yi has a place with the moronic attractive person type, and he looks a little charming in interviews. Afterward, fans slowly provided him with the title of veteran unit, essentially in light of the fact that in a theatrical presentation, Cheng Yi took a gander at his cell phone like a veteran framework. It is sufficient to demonstrate that the cell phone is simply an instrument for settling on decisions to Cheng Yi. At work, Cheng Yi dedicated 100% of his energy to the job he played. He said, each unique job and story will bring newness. At whatever point I get anew with regards to the content, I will contemplate the proper behavior in an unexpected way, how to bring a new thing to the crowd. This cycle can keep individuals inquisitive. I think it is very fascinating. As far as execution, he has his own insight, and he will be more delicate to the job. The aversion to the job may likewise be his ability in acting. He said, the calling of an entertainer is to carry various jobs to the crowd through execution. Since human instinct itself is multi-layered, so there is no restriction to the presentation. I think nobody is uneven, and you should experience various things, various individuals, and have various perspectives. You can utilize the multi-layered human instinct in the job, show it to the crowd. Simultaneously, the level of fixation on the person will cause him to disregard the encompassing voices. I can zero in on a certain something. For instance, when I watch dramatizations, I seldom watch flood, basically on the grounds that the speed is excessively quick. I have attempted, as long as the blast emerges, I simply gaze at the flood, then, at that point, I don't have a clue. Another model is eating, then I will eat there appropriately, and it's difficult to complete two things without a moment's delay. I don't think I'm possibly this is how things have been since I was a youngster, yet when I previously turned into an entertainer, I met a few educators who let me know that focus is vital. For instance, during the time spent acting, I probably won't have the option to hear others calling me. Due to his emphasis on the job, Cheng Yi is what he is today. He likewise said that it is hard for him to complete two things on the double, so he has such a charming and differentiating side, and he can't stay aware of the flood while watching shows. Probably everybody seldom sees Cheng Yi in theatrical presentations. There are, to be sure, numerous theatrical presentations that track down me. It isn't so much that theatrical presentations are terrible. I don't believe I'm an individual who is especially great at theatrical presentations. Frankly, I generally figure I can pay attention to without knowing the guidelines of the show. I would rather not keep down. I actually trust that I can invest more effort on the characters. I need to sort out the characters first. It is by all accounts consistent with Say As Much, yet in the event that you don't comprehend the guidelines of the game, you are truly charming. Perhaps this sort of charm itself has a theatrical presentation impact. Based on the goodies of the recording scene, despite the fact that Cheng Yi is exceptionally charming, it is challenging to figure out the principles of the game. However, to be sure, the individual even Yang Zi believes that him should hush up for some time. Everybody saw me on the set, perhaps I was all kidding, and I additionally felt that I was on the show quicker. I don't think there is anything troublesome throughout everyday life. The main thing is to live cheerfully consistently. The facts really confirm that certain individuals are just reasonable for acting, some are conceived theatrical presentation individuals, and certain individuals might utilize two hands. However, for Cheng Yi, who is normally delicate to acting, it could be the most ideal decision to focus on being an entertainer. Anticipating the attractive person's new show.